Look, man, it's your boy GSECAPONE. Smash that like and subscribe button. I said, look, man, I'm funny as yeah, I'm high. But yeah, look, bro. Shout out to Truth Talk podcast. He had dropped this one. I rock with that nigga heavy. I've been subscribed for him. I subscribed to him for a minute. And I like his content, like everything about him. And we be saying the right thing. Thank you. So I'm about to hit this play button. This video right here is about how Hollywood normalized the secret of world eye. I think I need to stop getting drunk and high when I'm doing these videos because that's like when I get tongue twisted the most. But yeah, this one right here is how Hollywood normalized the secret world of the occult. You feel me? So I'm about to hit this play button and see what my boy Truth talking about, man.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we'll be talking about how Hollywood pushes the occult. Let's get right into it. Even though the occult world is so secretive, they have managed to influence the world with their magic. One of the ways these occultists were able to conquer the world was through Hollywood. Last week, I made a video on the witches of the music industry and how the music business was rooted in the occult world. In today's episode, we'll be taking a look at Hollywood and how they have normalized the occult and witchcraft in the eyes of the masses. Hollywood pushes occultic practices to its viewers as early as possible, starting with shows created for children as young as 2 years old. Disney, a Masonic created company, is known for making magical movies or witch.
I've been saying that for a minute. Been saying that for a fucking minute. And people thinking I'm tripping, man. Family be talking about I'm tripping and shit. Nah, man. Y'all be sleep all y'all want. I'm woke. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I know what I see. I know exactly what the hell I see. I need to be blind to the back, man.
Witches and warlocks take center stage. Kids love watching Disney movies, and I myself have tons of memories of when I was a child enjoying Disney movies and TV shows. As a child, I loved Disney and all the magical themes they provided with their shows. Now, as a grown
Got that Douce pina colada, freeze, shit rocking. Got that Douce up in this bitch. And they got rum in it too.
man, I see Disney for what they truly are, a Masonic created company that produces Masonic programming for children to indoctrinate them into the occult world. Most of Disney is rooted in Masonic imagery and witchcraft, with many of their hit shows being based on magic or containing magic within the show. This is no surprise, as the founder of Disney, Walt Disney himself, was a member of the Demole Masonic organization, which means that not only was Walt Disney a Mason, but he came from a Masonic family, as it's the only way to
Yeah.
be a part of the Demole Masonic Club, which is a Masonic organization for young kids until their adult age. Walt Disney came from a family of occultists, so it's no surprise that the company he created will be pushing Masonic morals to the world. With shows like Wizards of Waverly Place, you can see just how Disney normalizes witchcraft to the world. In Wizards of Waverly Place, we saw them painting the wizards as good and showing occultic magic in a good light, normalizing witchcraft to children. We saw this with their Disney original movie Switches as well. Switches is again full of Masonic imagery and occultic rituals. Another movie with the same theme is Halloween Town, which again paints the witches in a good light, creating a sense of normality when it comes to the occult and witches. Another movie we see the occult and witchcraft is in Hocus Pocus. In Hocus Pocus, they don't show the witches as good, but they do show that these witches use children in their rituals. They show just how dark ritual magic can be. There are so many shows and movies in which Disney show witches, warlocks, and occultic rituals like it's normal. One of their most recent ones is called The Owl House, which is again about the occultic world, depicting it in a good light for children. We all know what the owl represents, which is Moloch, a demonic representation of Lucifer, which many pagan civilizations in the past have sacrificed to. The show once again is full of Masonic imagery, just like we saw with Gravity Falls, which had a literal Masonic character in it. Disney Junior has even had shows and episodes dedicated to teaching toddlers about witchcraft. One of
Word.
Disney movies that appears to be full of occultic rituals and sorcery is their new movie Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. The character Doctor Strange is an occultist who throughout the movie does rituals and casts spells. Even though I haven't yet seen this movie, of the clips that are floating around, I can spot tons of Masonic imagery. Even though I wasn't planning on watching this movie, I am willing to do so if you guys would like me to make a video on it. If this is something you guys would like to see, comment below. Disney is one of the leading Hollywood production companies pushing occultic practices to the masses. As we can see, they start to introduce children to the idea of the occult and paint it in a good light. This is why I believe so many people practice witchcraft in our current day. Witchcraft has become as popular of a religion as Christianity or Judaism. In the year 2020, they remade the movie The Craft, which is about witches. For the 2020 remake, they wanted to let the world know that they had a real witch on set. The reason for this is because they had actors casting real spells. According to this article written by Cinema Blend, which claims to have attended the set for The Craft remake, states that Zoe Lister-Jones, the director of the movie, admitted to the actors performing real rituals. The director stated, "Aaron Fogel, who is here today, is our local Canadian witch, and she's been amazing too just to have on set, with scenes where we're actually practicing rituals and they're practicing them authentically. And she's also been helpful in opening and closing circles, because magic is real, and so making sure that everyone feels safe in the spells that they're casting, even though we're just making a movie." As you can see for yourself, they admitted to casting real spells and using real witchcraft for movies that is being shown to the masses. People need to understand, this is not just done to make a good movie. This is done to spread their beliefs to the world. Hollywood has created a world where occultists no longer need to hide. We can see media pushing occultic morals as well, joining in normalizing witchcraft to the world. On a British talk show this morning, we can see just how much they're pushing the normalization of the occult world to the masses.
We're joined now by a coven who we're hoping are nice.
Well, Charlotte Clark, also known as the Lady of the Light, claims that she had magical abilities since she was a child, and she's not alone.
No, she leads a coven of 25 witches on the Isle of Sheppey in Kent, and she's flown in with some of them this morning to show off their powers. And good morning. Thank you, all of you. I imagine you're very busy today on Halloween, but it's lovely to have you here.
Work with love and laughter, lots of laughter actually, and we're very, very sensitive, we're very spiritual, and we help a lot of people. And I use everything that I have around me energy-wise to help us do the spells and different things we do, really.
The rituals and stuff like that, do you?
Yeah, we do.
You do that as well?
Yes.
Yeah, you're into that?
Absolutely.
And
How successful are your spells? Because I know you do all sorts of things for love potions, things like that. How successful have you been?
I would say...
Why are you all laughing?
Snow for this show, and we thankfully see the spreadings of this in London at Christmas time.
As you heard for yourself, they invited an entire...
Yeah, they really doing witchcraft on TV too. Like, that's wild, bro. Like, how you bringing real witches on television and have them doing spells and shit, and got people thinking this shit is like a joke, but they really doing spells. Like, man, these motherfuckers crazy. Fucking crazy. They been waiting for this. They don't gotta hide no more. They could just do this shit right out in the open. And once they do this shit on TV, they got the whole world watching. And they do it anywhere. That motherfucking pina colada Douce with the rum, that shit knocking, nigga. That shit.
witch coven and painted them in a good
Shit
light.
sad.
They had them talking about spells as if magic is as easy as pie and for everyone.
My
This
birthday
is the
was
agenda
yesterday,
Hollywood
so
is
I'm still
pushing.
getting
They
lit
want
and
the
shit.
world to believe witchcraft is good. Where we see this again is FX show American Horror Story. The American Horror Story show is full of Masonic imagery and once again paints witchcraft and ritual magic as good. For example, in American Horror Story Apocalypse, we saw the writers depict the witches as good characters who are trying to stop the Antichrist and the Illuminati from destroying the world. The thing is, witchcraft is a part of Lucifer's doing, and is actually forbidden by God. Many rituals done during witchcraft requires those who cast these.
You see that, Ma? So when you watch my YouTube channel, Auntie, Ma, all y'all on my mom's side, man, when y'all watch my YouTube channel, watch these videos, you hear that, right? Everybody, I've been telling y'all since I was like 14, right? Since I can understand the Bible, fully understand that witchcraft is abomination. That shit is, I mean, it is abomination for us to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's an abomination to God for us to do it. That shit is for the angels and shit like that. We ain't supposed to be messing around with that shit. God warned us about that shit. God warned us about guides, them tarot readings, all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? He even warned us about talking to spirits and shit. Like, Shouldn't be trying to do that. Because all it do is lead you to motherfucking hell. They gonna lie to your ass. People crazy. God tell you that all men lie. You feel me? So, all men lie. The fuck you think the damn spirit or demon, whatever you trying to connect to, gonna do, motherfucker? Gonna lie. Then you be thinking, people playing with Ouija boards and shit, thinking they be connecting to their family or their loved ones. Like, man, look, you connecting to any fucking thing. Motherfuckers be acting like they your motherfucking loved ones and shit. Like, I ain't with it. I guess niggas ain't black enough. Cause I thought niggas don't fuck with shit like this. But yeah. No, matter of fact, I can't even say that because my mom from Trinidad, so my mom is from Trinity. I did this play button, man.
Us to do very evil things. These witches that they're trying to portray as good are the same ones they're showing doing evil throughout the show. The American Horror Story show has tons of open blood rituals, devil worship, and tons of other satanic imagery. One scene that truly bothered me was when the satanic temple was sacrificing to
This ain't bothering me right now as I'm looking at it. Like, yo, what the fuck? And they got this shit on TV. They tripping.
the Dark Lord and the Antichrist, as they called it. The entire season was about the birth of the Antichrist and the Antichrist bringing in the apocalypse using the Illuminati.
Didn't watch this American Horror Story season. Did not watch that one. I watched the first one. The first one I really like. You know what I'm saying? Because they was talking about showing how motherfucking demons can be born, spiritual realm, and all that other shit. Shit is crazy.
To help them. In the show, they openly state that all the people of power have sold their souls to the devil and are a part of the Illuminati. Like I always state, when they mention the Illuminati, they're trying to hide the fact that it's truly the Masonic order. The show tries to paint the witches as good and as the only hope for humanity, even though throughout the entire show, they show the witches committing all types of evil. They even show Anton LaVey in this series as a character. Anton LaVey, for those who don't know, was the founder of the Church of
Damn, that's crazy. They put that right out there. They ain't even hot. Like I said, they're not even hot in it. They put this man up in there. They put his character up in there. That's crazy. Yeah, they got cojones, man. It's about to be time. These niggas ain't hot in this shit. That veil that's talked about in the Bible, that's over God's people. Once that veil is lifted, it's gonna be time. When everybody can understand dogma, stigma, images, logos, when they can understand what the fuck all this stuff mean, these hand signs and gestures, all this secret shit, when that shit is motherfucking understood by all God's chosen ones and his people, that veil gonna be lifted. And it's about to be lifted soon. We're in the time of information, been in the time of information. And that's another thing. Better soak up all this knowledge and shit while you can before it's too late. Cause these niggas got some crazy shit planned, bro. They got some crazy shit planned. I thought it was a joke. I didn't believe this shit at first. I dead ass, swear to God, I thought it was a joke. I'm like, man, this shit sound crazy. But reminiscing childhood shows and rewatching a lot of things make you wonder if the plan that they motherfucking trying to pull, or they trying to pull, is really the plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, and mostly all these cartoons and movies, we see motherfucking alien invasions, Project Bluebeam, all this crazy shit. I just went and seen Nope yesterday for my birthday and shit. And like all the hidden messages and shit that's in that fucking movie, bro, like that shit is crazy, my nigga. And what I got from that shit is Yeah, these niggas is gonna try, or they are gonna pull an alien invasion, but we not gonna know if it's really aliens or fallen angels, or if the fallen angels made these aliens because Lucifer wanted to be like God. He wanted to be like the Most High. God created. So Lucifer tried to create also. He tried to copy him. He tried to mock him. Man, fucking that in my damn face, bro. Motherfucker annoying trying to get in my fucking not trying to get in my douce and shit. Like, bro, take your ass somewhere, bro.
The scene in which they show Anton LaVey performing a black mass by sacrificing for the Antichrist. The scene was extremely disturbing, and it
shit made me forget what I was gonna say.
Shows just how dark Hollywood chooses to be. I honestly don't understand how people are comfortable being shown this twisted satanic imagery. Netflix is another company pushing the occult and witchcraft to millions of consumers. I have spoken about Netflix's reboot of the 1990 Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Netflix used this old witch show and turned the Satanism up to 10. Once again in this show, they try to show witches as good or bad, and not one and the same. Vanity Fair spoke to the production designer who admitted that she herself was an occultist who put her practices into the creation of the show. Real witches even came out praising the show because of just how accurate the show depicted real witchcraft and spells. Sabrina and American Horror Story are one of the most satanic shows on TV. They both openly show witchcraft and spells and satanic imagery. They both show the connection between the devil and witchcraft as well. There's so many shows and movies produced by Hollywood.
I think it was my neighbor. My neighbor was telling me about that Sabrina. She was asking me, did I see that shit? I'm like, nah. But guess I'm gonna have to look at that shit. Cause if he's saying this motherfucking evil, then I gotta check it out.
That are pushing an occultic lifestyle to the people. More and more of these shows seem to be made every day. Witchcraft has been a part of Hollywood since the start. The daughter of an old-time famous actress, Betty Davis, came out in 2017 making claims that her mother was into witchcraft, the occult, and Satanism.
She was doing all sorts of satanic things. She was going through a lot of her ritual.
I believe it. Just like I said, my mom know how to do motherfucking witchcraft. She from Trinidad. She said that shit was put on, like, that it was forced upon her. Her mother's mom made her fucking do it. She used to take her every day and be like, you gonna learn this shit. You gonna, you know what I'm saying? So she had no choice but to learn it. She still play with it, but not like that though. You know what I'm saying? She don't be trying to like hurt people and all this crazy shit. She be just trying to keep shit away, like keep the bad and negative shit away. But again, Jesus said, right? When you call his name, he'll come. And when you call his name, they gonna run. That's all you need. If you really trying to get spirits out your house, bro, the Bible tell you, take fish heart and fish liver. Demons and evil spirits can't take the smell of fish heart and fish liver. You get raw fish heart and raw fish liver, bro. It said it right there in the Bible. All you gotta do is bring that into your house and the motherfucker's gonna leave. Leave the door open, bring the fish heart and fish liver in your house, the raw fish heart, fish liver, open up the package, and the evil spirits is gonna leave your house. Call on Jesus' name with that shit in your hand or whatever, walk through your house, and that shit is gone. Don't be throwing no blood nowhere, you know. So that's like witchcraft and shit. But yeah, the Bible tell you, man, use raw fish heart and raw fish liver. Walk through your house with that shit, leave the doors open. The demon's gonna run out. The evil spirit's gonna run out. All it takes is to read. How you think they know how to do exorcists and all this other shit? They be showing holy water and all this crazy, bro. You really think, like, bro, really? How the water became holy if God ain't blessed the damn water? Let me know what man could bless motherfucking water, cause I need some of that shit. That nigga it must be Peter Popoff we getting the water from. Like, chill, bro.
And it was very uncomfortable while we were there.
Hey, and that nigga Peter Popoff going to hell, bro. All them people, and it's crazy, bro, that they got all those black folks in the commercial too. They got all those black folks in the commercial talking about that miracle holy water. Like, bruh. Obliterating a miracle holy water. What the fuck he say? Some obliterating miracle holy water shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, alright, nigga. I'ma drink some of that. He said, throw it on your motherfucking bills. Throw it anywhere. It's like, bruh. That man was up in there like, he was like, I had got the miracle holy spring water, and ever since I got checks, bro. That nigga's about to be in there rapping just now, nigga. He's about to be like, I get checks. All that nigga going to hell, bro. Niggas play too much. Like, yo, that shit is just a huge fucking joke and a smack in the face. Like, that nigga Peter Popoff done gained more than $20 million throughout his whole career lying to niggas. Niggas is saying now when they motherfucking get that holy spring water, before they could even get the holy spring water, some of them niggas don't even get the holy spring water. That's the fucking crazy thing, bro. They will put in the order for this shit, right? Boom. They get a letter in the mail telling them, well, no, yeah, they get the holy, yeah. Alright, it's steps to it. So they get a letter asking for some money. So they send more, they send some money to them. Then they get them the steps with the holy spring water, the first step with the holy spring water. Now, right, you got the first step with the holy spring water. It's a second step. You got to send more money for that second step. Then sometimes them niggas ask for more money. It ain't even the third step. But they act like it's a third step, but just be asking for more money. And then you finally get the last step or whatever the step you need. And that shit is telling you to sprinkle your water on your purse. Or in a corner on some object. Or drink the shit or throw it on your body. Like, bro, what the... Niggas done gave this man like $1,000, bro. For a last step. You crazy? You gonna step my ass, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? You gonna step in that motherfucking hell. Step into a hot pit, nigga. Crazy as hell.
And Ashley had gone back to the hotel.
People was fools, bro. And again, my point is, all those fucking black folks that's sitting there helping this white dude out in this commercial, like, bro. Like, they're really trying to get black people to believe some bullshit and take money from the black people. The only people that's gonna believe in that miracle holy water shit is a fucking poor person. A poor black person, bro. People that's low class. And then wonder why some people turn away from God and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got people out here deceiving people and shit and lying to them, and they take this shit serious. And then Peter Popoff looked like a devil. Fucking dumbass nigga. Some people just don't even need to be living here no more, man. Like, dead ass. Like, just snap your finger like Thanos and be gone. Like, fuck out of here, bro. I don't even know how much, yo. I want to know how much people donated that money to him to amount to $20 million. Like, all those people need to come together and storm his shit, nigga. Like, they bugging. I ain't trying to talk bad about y'all, but look, man, anybody who donate to Peter Popoff or gave money and got that merit, y'all retarded. I'm sorry, YouTube don't give me no strikes, but look, YouTube, you know damn well you seen motherfucking Peter Popoff and you was like, there's no way possible I'm giving this nigga no money for that damn thing. Like, come on.
With us, and then they'd gone back. And so we went to bed early. And
yo,
it
these
was not
niggas
long
is crazy,
before
bro.
I felt a tremendous spirit of fear come on me. And so I went around and I locked the doors, which was strange to do in her house. I did. And I locked the doors to the terrace. There was a separate terrace outside the room that I was in. And I locked the French doors to the terrace. And we were sitting there, Justin and I were sitting there watching television.
Woman
and
said she
all
got
of a
checks
sudden,
in the mail.
she appeared on this balcony. Now, I'd never seen this level of the operation of
Yeah, let me go take a check to the bank and deposit that shit for $100,000, and it ain't no damn payroll check, and I don't know where it's coming from, nigga. I be in fucking handcuffs. Fucking lying to people and shit, man. It's crazy, bro. And these people old as hell too. Like, they really got people grandmothers up in here lying like that. Like, yo, y'all about to kick over. Y'all soon to be kicked over in the grave, and y'all lying like this. Like, bruh. Hell ain't the place to be, man.
The occult with her, and I still didn't know Jesus, and I still didn't understand what I was seeing. I thought perhaps I was going mildly crazy. But I saw her come onto this terrace outside the French doors and begin to rattle the French doors.
Hey, his gnats coming in.
And then she began cackling. Very.
This motherfucker keep flying around me, man.
Demonic cackling. At that point, I actually watched her, and so did Justin, transform into a satanic figure. A satanic face, long claws at the end of her hands, scraping at the glass. It was chilling.
As you heard for yourself, whether her claims are legitimate or not, it's up to you to decide. All I know, with all I have learned about the evils of Hollywood, I wouldn't be surprised if what she stated about her mother is true. We can see through the programming Hollywood chooses to put out what message they want the world to consume. Hollywood has been conditioning the masses to accept the occult and witchcraft as normal. We can see just how popular witchcraft has become in our times, even with TikTok. TikTok has a hashtag called WitchTok, which shows many people showing they have taken an occultic lifestyle. This to me just proves just how normalized the occult and witchcraft has become. Ritual magic is becoming normal to the world, not knowing what they're truly messing with. The thing is, there's nothing normal about ritual magic. Magic always comes with a dark price, a price that Hollywood is trying to convince the world to pay. If you are aware of the manipulation, we can stop it from affecting our minds. We must not allow those at Hollywood to guide us to a burning end. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
And look, man, that's why I say fuck being woke, man. You heard what he said? It's all about awareness, man. They talk about all this woke shit. That woke shit gonna have you in a deep slumber, man. You gotta be aware. They said words have power, right? Being aware is more stronger than being awoke. Do you know the difference of being awoke and the difference of being aware? Cause nigga, we wake every day after we go to sleep. But are you aware every day before you go to sleep and after you go to sleep? When you wake up and after you wake up, huh? Most people ain't aware of shit. But hey, I'm dropping another video, man. Like I said, smash that like and subscribe button. Tell me what y'all think about Hollywood trying to normalize this damn witch and the occult shit. They're trying to push it on the kids, push it on us. Like I said, trying to make the whole world pay a damn price for this shit, man. Look, bro, we can't go out like the Egyptians and all these other motherfucking races. Even though the shit gonna come to an end anyway, but exactly, look, bro. Well, I'm not going out like, and I can't go out like no motherfucking Egyptians and them. Hell nah. They went and submitted. I ain't doing all of that, nigga. I believe in God, and that shit ain't changing, alright? Bible tell you that some people gonna turn on God. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them, alright? So, messing with the bullshit, man. Like I said, smash that like and subscribe button. I'm out, man. Gang, gang.